Last time you saw us, we had just arrived in Coober Pedy, and now it's time to actually explore the town. So we have 2 packed days. Today we're going to be walking around the town, checking out everything there is to see and do, and then tomorrow we're going to drive slightly out of town to check out some really interesting spots.
Be careful where you have the camera.
True, I'm like right next to some brass over here.
Coober Pedy is actually the opal capital of the world.
Because Coober Pedy supplies majority of the world's gem quality opal. And throughout history, loads of people have come to Coober Pedy in hopes to strike it rich, finding opal.
So it's only fitting if we do the same.
And we made sure to buy specialized tools for the job.
Now, these tools were extremely expensive and very difficult to find.
But only the best for us,
But
right?
only the best.
This process is known as noodling. I love the name so much. But basically that process is going through like discarded sand and dirt from the mines in hopes to find small pieces of discarded opal. A lot of the museums do have little sand pits that you can noodle through. We just wanted to head out into the middle of nowhere.
Well, let's be honest. If they're in the museum, why would they not have noodled through them themselves?
Exactly.
That's what I'm saying. You have to go straight to the source, Lydia. We're done now for the noodling. So,
You can't be here forever.
I better get out of the mine.
Rihanna's dug like the biggest hole. Everyone else has left like these teeny little mounds.
Okay, well,
And Rihanna's dug all
this is
this
filled
way.
in a little bit because I put the sand pile next to it so I can just quickly fill it so no one falls into it.
Oh my gosh.
But like, my theory is everyone comes here with the kids, do a little bit of noodling, and that's it, right? You really have to dig deep to find the real stuff.
Yeah,
Lydia.
but we didn't find anything.
Yeah, but that's besides the point.
Alright, time to cover it up, Rihanna, so no one falls in it. Use a shovel, you're gonna be filthy. We have a whole day of stuff.
I think I did pretty well with the specialized tooling that we have.
Hey, these shovels were pretty good.
They actually exceeded my expectations.
Also, here's the hole that I did at the side. Look, I'm filthy!
Yeah,
Alright, I think we have to wave goodbye to our prospecting career because we got a lot more to do today. So let's head to the next spot. See, we were actually in the right spot.
Lydia, your research is second to none.
Impeccable.
Yep.
So another main fact about Coober Pedy is that it is an underground town. And this is to escape the harsh weather that can come with the outback, which is the really intense heat during the day and then the really cold nights. So being underground actually gives quite a comfortable neutral temperature. And there's a whole labyrinth of underground houses, hotels, and even shops that we're going to explore during our time here. But first, while we're wandering around the town on foot, we thought we'd pop by the old Coober Pedy jail, which is actually Coober Pedy's first above ground building. Sadly, we can't get any closer. It's behind this fence, but pretty cool to see it. So another fun fact about Coober Pedy is that it has been the location for loads of movies, one of which is Pitch Black, and the ship from which is just behind me. Just next door to the Spaceship is the Umoona Opal Mine and Museum, which actually has a free museum section, so we're gonna go check that out now. Look how cool the building is, it echoes.
Yeah,
Look at the ceiling.
Actually really toasty.
Yeah, right, it's warm. It was so chilly outside. That is really cool. Boomerang making techniques. Literally just starts on this giant log, gets cut down, these little notches into that. I've never seen how it was made.
I knew it was carved, but I didn't know it was like that big of a log.
So this is what we should have been looking for. I don't know if I would have been able to tell if I saw that.
Yeah, no way.
Right? It would be hard to tell. Because you just get a slight colour, but the rest of the rock kind of looks like Basic. Look at the tunnel. It echoes. Alright, so we walked up a very steep incline to get to the winch, and we've got some other really cool things behind us that we're going to show you. But what I think is amazing is that from up here we get like panoramic views of the town. I feel like it would be such a good place to watch like sunset or sunrise. So this tree was made because this guy who ordered steel, the truck lit on fire and the steel became unusable and warped. So he decided to make it into a climbing tree for his kids, and the wheel hub right at the top was a challenge for his kids to sit on, but they never could because it was too difficult and too dangerous. Do you think you could do it?
What, sit on top of the wheel hub?
Yeah, do you think you could climb it and sit on top?
Easy.
Easy, he says.
I used to climb trees as a kid, and walls.
Yeah, well
I'm pretty good at
those kids used to climb too, apparently. You reckon that's
Apparently
easy?
not good enough. I mean, I would attempt climbing it, but I'm not sure.
You might get in trouble. You might fall.
Not sure if I'm allowed to. And also, we're cleaning our back, so don't need any surgery. Although they do have a hospital.
And we do quite like you, Van. We don't want you injured.
They used the Cummins engine for the hopper thing. So they're actually pretty reliable engines, like pretty hardy engines. So.
You want to renovate this?
So we're now heading to a spot that Lydia's been super excited about.
So excited.
And I can't emphasize that on that enough. Like ever since we decided that we were coming to Coober Pedy, it's been the only thing that she's been talking about. So a little disappointing, but also not really. So the place that we were going is an art gallery, but also a kangaroo orphanage. And yeah, they're fully booked until tomorrow night. So we're gonna go there tomorrow. But while we were there, we saw some of the art and also a local artist, and it's absolutely beautiful. And he's apparently world renowned. I'll show a couple clips here of his art. It's absolutely beautiful.
It was incredible, and like so attention to detail is next level.
We also just noticed this little movie prop from a movie.
Another one.
Another one. Wow.
Another one.
I also think that might be one, but I don't know.
You look at very ugly looking tail, but there's not much we can do about it now after she wrecked it. And yet we've repaired and fixed lots of broken tails in our time. It gets itchy. Not sure if that's what did it, but she took it all the way to the bone. People have a cuddle, don't you? He's a beautiful boy. So we pick them up by the tail like that, right up close to their body. If you do it any lower, you may break their tails. But like that. So yes. Now which one? That one was the new one. I just bring that out to show you.
Yeah. Oh, still has the milk in its eye.
I give you a lot of tickle.
Oh, there will be in now.
You can't climb in
I
there.
mean, we got to ask for longer.
So cute. You're right. You got an itch. You got an itch.
No.
Give me a little tickle. He's like, what is that? Look at him. He's so cute. Well, things don't always go to plan. We drove here in the pitch black, came out to Kanku-Breakaways Park because we were hoping to come out here, enjoy the sunrise, and then get to actually enjoy the park, check out the dingo fence, do all of that. And we've rocked up and the road is closed, so don't think there's any other way to get there. We're currently having a look. There were no warnings on the park website or anything saying it's closed.
It did say it was closed in like extreme fire danger days, but it's not one today.
Yeah.
And I don't think it was one yesterday.
So we're not too sure why it's closed. We're trying to have a look and see if there's another way to get there, but we also have no signal out here. We'll be watching the sunrise from here.
Yeah. I mean, the sunrise looks beautiful, Lydia.
It does look beautiful, but I'm sure it'll look more beautiful in the park.
Should we try find another way there?
Yeah, we'll see what we can do. So we're trying to find another way to get there, and we came to this like side road.
There was like a road that joins back up to that road. So maybe we're like, it could be subject to flooding. The roads might just be closed because of that, because like it's quite muddy in some areas. But we drove down this road and there's a sign off the sign that says mining area, blasting,
open shafts, unauthorized
but
entry.
Then that's on the other road. So we're not sure if it's this road or that road. But surely if there's explosives and whatever, like...
This is a bit of a mess. We're trying to figure it out.
I don't know what to do.
So I think we're gonna head off because it seems like there's no safe way for us to actually get there. But if you are visiting Coober Pedy, from what I've seen, the Kanku-Breakaways Park looks beautiful. So it's definitely worth coming and checking it out if the road's not closed, especially for sunrise, because I'm sure the sunrise would have been amazing. But also within this park is the historical dingo fence, which is the world's largest fence, and it's over 5,300 kilometers, and it literally stretches from South Australia to New South Wales to Queensland. Like, it is massive. And it was set up way back when to help prevent dingoes from entering that south sheep grazing country, and to prevent dingo attacks on the stock. So it's part of history. Come check it out if you're here. We're really sad that we can't, and that we can't show it to you. At least we gave it a shot. So we're going to head to like Opal Fields a little later to try actually check some out, because apparently Coober Pedy has over 70 Opal Fields. But we're just driving back from the Kanku-Breakaway National Park, and we are just surrounded by Opal Fields. There's just these huge mounds of dirt everywhere and like pieces of machinery, and it's wild, right? Yeah.
I'm actually surprised. like throughout the town, you see all these like old Chevy or Holden or Ford trucks that have like the like hopper and whatever on the back.
Yeah.
And they're all over in the mine site still. I'm so surprised that they're still using the same sort of idea on mining them. It's wild. You know, I feel like the funny part is as well, it's like the smallest fence between the mines, and it's literally like no unauthorized entry, blasting zone. Just signs at the entry of the mine. I feel like there's probably no gates, no nothing. It's just straight up you can walk into the mine. There's
like signs everywhere being like, you're careful of holes in the floor, like don't fall down a shaft.
Maximum penalty $1,000.
Maximum penalty is death. If I'm falling down a mine. If I'm falling down a mine, I'm not worried about $1,000.
It's like, do you want a quick little tour of the mines, Lydia? It'll probably just cost $1,000 or your life.
The Kanku-Breakaways has really thrown us off because it was meant to be like majority of our day was like checking out the park and then heading to the dingo fence, and then we're going to come check out an Opal Field actually a little bit later, and then we've got one more spot we want to check out, but that actually doesn't open for an hour and we're not that far away from it, so things don't go to plan. We kind of timed things perfectly to like line up and take up our day, and now it's kind of just.
But I guess that's travel for you.
Yeah.
Sometimes they just throw curveballs at you, and you're like, oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
And you're like, oh yeah, okay. Things change.
Tell me why.
nothing but a heartache.
Tell me why.
Ain't nothing but a mistake. We are absolutely just bamboozled right now. We were like, okay, let's just head to Crocodile Harry's, like, let's just drive there. And while we were driving here, I saw on the Kanku-Breakaway Facebook page that apparently the roads are closed because there was rain, like a week ago, there was heavy rain.
Yeah.
So the road conditions are bad and you just can't get in there, basically. Even the other access roads, you can only go in on a high clearance 4 drive. So we're like, oh, okay, like, at least we know now what it is. So we're like, oh, let's just go to Crocodile Harry's, like, it's fine. So we pull into Crocodile Harry's, we're driving down the road, and we see, like, a car off in the distance, and we're like, oh.
Maybe someone
like,
just camped overnight.
Did they camp there overnight? That's such a random spot to be. So we drive forward, and then we're like, oh, the car's in the middle of the road. Like, what? And then we get closer, and we realize the car is completely bogged in the middle of the road, and they've left it there because they're completely bogged because the roads are wet.
I just want to know, like, why is the car still there?
But, like, so we now can't get to Crocodile Harry's, so
Lydia
we're going to
said that
turn around.
Apparently another road.
There is another road, but I'm like, if this road's bad, I feel like the other road is going to be bad.
Oh, yeah.
So we're going to head back on the highway and try the other road to access Crocodile Harry. But yeah. Alright, so we have finally made it to Crocodile Harry's. So I'm going to give a really quick summary, but Crocodile Harry was a baron from Latvia who fought for Germany in World War II. And in the 1950s, he moved over to the Northern Territory and he became a crocodile hunter. So he used to hunt crocodiles, and apparently he killed over 40,000 crocodiles before moving to Coober Pedy to retire in this underground dugout. He has since passed, but his underground dugout is still on display to the public to come and check out. Now, Crocodile Harry was apparently a bit of a womanizer, and he kept collections from his adventures, so we're expecting things to get a little bit weird in here. Alright, let's go, let's walk in. First object.
I hope she's alright.
Bums away. This is so gross. You have to see these. Okay, read. So it seems like current people add to the collection?
No.
So like read the white one. It says thanks for the good time, Harry. And then read this one.
Wish you were here to solve.
Ew. This feels a bit. Oh my god. So it seems like Crocodile Harry had his own collection, and then now people visiting add to this collection. I mean, I definitely ain't adding mine. You adding yours, Fiona? No. Oh my gosh, and the ceiling just.
Oh Lydia, I feel like we need to get like cleansed after this.
Oh my. This is the ceiling just above our heads.
Oh, I'm gonna have to like duck for you. Be careful where you have the camera. You're like
True, I'm like right next to some grass over here.
the bed.
Oh no. Ew.
Looks like Harry's literally swelled the bed.
Stop it. I mean, they had a nice little window there. There's all brass and everything. Thanks for the memories. That one was actually dates. Oh,
Lydia.
I was trying to poke you out. I was looking for the camera. These are dates yours. I love it. This really feels like we're invading on someone's privacy. Right?
I feel like they're invading on my mind.
Make sure the ducks here don't get panties on your head.
I'm not going down there.
Hey MTV, welcome to my crib. Okay, sorry, I had to. Alright, now that we're in, it is a bit of a labyrinth. But
Yeah.
It seems like we have this in like reception kitchen area, not reception, but like, you know what I mean? When you walk in the house, your kitchen's right there, you got all the seating.
It's like an open living area, like a study or whatever. Dining desk there.
And then we come
And then
to the room.
kitchen.
It's pretty big, right?
Yeah.
You didn't acknowledge that we went past the big
Oh.
naked lady statue.
Big naked lady statue.
Where's another naked lady statue?
Another naked lady statue.
There's a lot of them here. So there's this area which is dark. We'll come through this way.
Yeah.
Seems to be his bedroom. There's his bed. Lots of underwear.
Ew.
It's pretty big.
Yep.
And then there's like a little piano and stuff.
Here's a little door for this way that says no entry. Piano.
Oh, I like the little built-in like nook to put stuff on. Come through. Seems like the other side of this like study desk thing.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool.
It's nice.
It's really cold in this one.
Yeah. Also very dark.
More naked ladies.
Yep.
Oh, there's ladies behind here as well.
Oh. Didn't even see those.
There's another oven.
Yeah, I don't know why Harry would have two ovens, but
This one's for dessert and the other one's for cook bread.
so you can do both at the same time and not mix any
It's
flavors.
like the window tunnel thing.
Got glass on the other end.
There's this way which I'm not going down because it's dark and it's spooky.
Super dark. Super eerie. Man, this is like I'm guessing a chilling area. I haven't seen a bathroom, so
I think you had an outhouse.
oh yeah, probably.
So there's a lot of cool art, not just the naked ladies, that I think some of it's been added after he passed, but some of it seems like it might have been built in before. And then you're back in the start. It's a pretty good crib.
Pretty good crib. Yeah,
It's cool that it's all like dug out. And
I definitely think if I had a dugout, it would be a lot different than this. But
yeah. I mean, I like the house.
it's very creative.
The underwear's a little creepy though. Not gonna lie.
Yeah, I feel like the naked ladies is also a little creepy, but
Yeah, but you know, what you gonna do? And that's it for Coober Pedy!
oh jeez.
It's been chaos today, but thank you so much for joining us.
I do
It's
have
been
to
fun.
say, even though not everything went to plan, I didn't know what to expect of Coober Pedy when we first arrived here, and it's sort of been what I've expected, but also not.
Yeah.
It's pretty nice being out here, and it does feel like you are kind of in like a movie set or something.
Yeah.
Like
It's a whole different world here. It's
Yeah.
been so fun exploring it. But we've got to go because we got to get ready to check into a very special accommodation spot that we can't wait to show you. There's more Coober Pedy videos coming.